It's an absolutely insane day today in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. Here's what you gotta be doing to scoop up free packs, free coins, and so much more. Now, Soul family, and welcome back to another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. On the screen right here is a $10 Xbox gift card, and without further ado, let's get this one started. Now, there's 4 big-time additions today in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. Number 1, we got a new drop of pre-game access, and this Devin Witherspoon, he's a must-have. 85 speed, 86 man, 83 zone. He's 6 foot, but I will say this, boys, do not buy the card today. Prices in the market are absolutely crazy. I'm going to explain why in just a second, but this card, he's a must-have, yet not a player to buy today, if that makes sense. You're going to want him on your team, wait for his price to come down to 240, 230, then he's a cop. Next up, if you go on over to the store right here, and you go on over to the training tab, the pre-game access elite pack is back in the store. If you did not know, this is guaranteed to make you coins and make you training. You spend $625 training to open this if you pull the minimum in every single slot. So you get 2 pre-game access 82s and you get 280 overall elites. That will make you back 750 training points. So just like that, you're making training. Now, of course, if you want to turn that into coins, you can sell everything off from this pack. I'll be talking about what you're going to be doing to actually get some free training here in today's video, but this pack is electric. Now, the pack that's arguably even crazier is this Coin Frenzy pack. I will pop it up on the screen right here. It was available in the game earlier this morning. At the time I'm recording this, EA Sports took it out of the game to do some repairs to it. It costed you 40 training. That is it. And then you could go through and roll it for platinum players. And then finally, the last thing that is now in Madden 26 Ultimate Team are the Tempest and Turmoil solos. There are 20 new challenges in the game, the 4th leg and the 5th leg, and for doing so, you get an end zone pack and a clutch elite pack. That's kind of crazy. And boys, there is a critical 3-step path you got to be following today in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. We're going to get free training, we're going to turn that free training into even more free training, and then we're going to turn those training points back into coins. And this, I would argue, is an absolute must do today in MUT 26. The first thing you're going to do is get some free training, and the way we're going to be doing that is grinding these Tempest and Turmoil solos. Now, I can't lie, they are an absolute grind. It took me probably an hour and 15 minutes to go through and bang out the 4th leg and the 5th leg, but if you go through and do so, you get an end zone pack and a clutch elite pack. Now, clutch elite packs, they go kind of crazy. I'm going to open up my first one ever in Madden 26 Ultimate Team right now, but if you want to go through and get training in an arguably easier manner, go on over to the pre-game access lead to success mode. I made a full video showing you how to beat that mode as quickly as possible. I will leave it linked in the description. But boys, this pre-game access mode just became even more OP, because if you're in a situation where you don't have enough training to open up that 625 training point pack that I showed you before, this is the mode to grind. If you grind it over and over again, you'll be able to go through and get enough free training to open that pack up, and then once you open that pack up, you can quick sell, or you can go through and just sell the players for easy coins. All right, Tempest and Turmoil solos complete. Let's open up our end zone pack and our clutch elite pack. These are the rewards we're getting for doing those solo challenges, and I'm probably going to be quick selling basically every single card we get inside of this. Reason being is I need the trading to open up the pack that I'm going to show you in just a second. End zone pack, I would love to see a blue. I'd love to see at least one like 79 plus overall player, a 78 overall Arnold at a BK. I believe these packs guarantee at least one 78 plus slot, and it looks like we're going through and getting a couple of 78. So I'm going to go through, quick sell everything. That's going to help me on my way to getting that pack. Next up, boys, a clutch elite pack. I believe this is guaranteed to give us at least one core elite player. I mean, it's literally in the title. We're going to start it off with a 75 overall DJ Glaze, but let's see what elite card we can pull. If we get an 83, if we get an 84, that's really going to help us when it comes to rolling this pack right here. Let's see what's going to be. This is the elite slot, and it's showing us an 80 overall, and I've legitimately never even heard of that guy. Tell me I don't know ball, but I've legitimately never heard of that dude. So damn, I was kind of hoping in today's video we'd get enough training from grinding the Tempest and Turmoil solos, and then we'd be able to go through and open up the training pack that costs you 625 training. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit shy, so I'm going to go through and snipe either an 82 or an 83 overall player to get my training up to where it needs to be. And realistically, if you do go through and snipe an 83 overall player, you are still going to be profiting on that pack. I will guarantee it. So here we go. A couple of 80 overall pre-game access players have been purchased. We're going to quick sell both of these cards, and we are guaranteed to get those 2 80s back in return and 2 other 80 plus slots inside of this pack. That's what makes it guaranteed to make you coins. We're going to get those cards back and get some 80 pluses. And I will say this, as I was looking at the market, I believe you can snipe those 82 overall players at about 45,000 coins and then do the Devin Witherspoon bet and make easy profit right there. So if you want to make even more coin, that is something you can try. But the pre-game access elite pack, this is a must open today. It is guaranteed to make you profit. If we pull an 85 plus, that'll be electric. Card number 1, it's an 82 overall Sean Murphy Bunting. Again, like I said before, regardless of what we pull, we can quick sell everything and take our coins if we would like to. Card number 2 is an 82 overall AJ Epinez. We're going to get a couple of 80 plus slots to end this off. First card's going to be showing us an 80 overall Nolan Smith. So that card right now is going for 27,000 coins. And if I go through, I sell my AJ Epinez, I sell my Sean Murphy Bunting, I'm going to make back the coins that I just had to spend on training. Nolan Smith, that is profit. And card number 2 that we're going to pull right here is an 80 overall Tariq Woolen, and that is profit as well. That's a very, very good pull. Tariq Woolen is going for 61,000 coins. Okay, we make 100k in today's video just like that for opening this pack up. This is an absolute must rip, boys. Now, I know what I said in the intro. I said there are 3 steps you guys can be following today in Madden 26 Ultimate Team, and the final step that we are going to talk about is opening up the Training Coin Frenzy pack. Now, at the time I'm recording this, that pack is not in the store, but when you are watching this, I would likely think EA will have put that pack back in the store. So what I'd recommend you do, once you've gone through and followed step 1 and step 2, you're going to be in a spot where you'll have 280 overall players and you'll have 282 plus pregame access. Now, with the 82 overall pregame access cards, so Sean Murphy Bunting and AJ Epinez, if that pack is in the store, I would recommend you quick sell both of those players and roll that pack. It is right now probably the most overpowered pack in the game. It was OP when it was in the game earlier. When it gets put back in the game by the time you're watching this, it will also be overpowered. So the final step here is to quick sell your 282 pluses and then roll that pack. With the regular 80s and the core elites, you're going to sell those off. Those are really nice for coins, but these 2 cards, they should be quick sold and used on packs. And then when all is said and done, if you want to full circle this entire method, you can go through and use the coins that you just made in today's video to get Devin Witherspoon. Now, if you want Devin Witherspoon, the way you're going to want to get this card is not by buying him on the auction block. Instead, what you're going to want to do is snipe 5 82 overall pregame access players. Sniping pregame access cards is the best way possible of getting the pregame access champions. If we go through and buy these cards at like 45,000 coins at 50k, which I know that sounds like a really, really cheap price, but if we actually filter down to these players, you'll see they're going for 80k right now. You can very easily snipe at 45k. And of course, we need 5 players, so 45 times 5, that is 225k we are spending on the set. And if I take a look at how much Devin Witherspoon is selling right now, that price is a lot more. I can use that as a coin making method, or I can just use this as a strategy to get the card on my team. Right now, he's 313k. So if I wanted to go through and legit just make coins, I'm probably going to do that off camera. I'm going to snipe these cards and sell them, but I'm also going to go through and at the end of the day, probably keep this 85 as well. And boys, at the time I was recording that, I actually didn't know how good this final method would be, but I've gone through and I've done this set 2 or 3 times so far already. The coins are up to 1.2 mil. I'm really just flipping between the will linebacker filter and the center filter, buying these cards at 50k. 50k is not a problem. You're in for 250 in total if you buy these cards at 50,000 coins. And honestly, this should probably be more of a volume method. So instead of going through and trying to find the amazing deal at 45,000 coins, be a vacuum. Clean up everything you see at like 50,000 coins. And then when you go through and sell this card off, you're going to sell them for like 290 right here, 295. And you're going to make about 20 to 30,000 coins of profit in like 3 minutes of sniping. It's insane. I'm going to grind this a ton. If you guys also want to check out the video I referenced earlier, where you can beat this offline event right here in the fastest way possible, click the video you see on the screen. It's a pretty important one because this event is absolutely overpowered when it comes to getting free training to open the pack I showed you earlier. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all, boys. See ya. Peace.